All right, today we're going to journey right into the heart of Thai folklore to uncover the seriously chilling origin of one of its most feared spirits. But this isn't just some ghost story, it's a deep warning that starts not in the supernatural, but believe it or not, inside of us. I mean, really? Have you ever stopped to think about it? It's a question we've been asking forever. We always imagine them lurking out there in the dark, but what if the most terrifying monsters aren't born in the shadows? What if they're made by the choices we make? That's the really unsettling idea at the core of the legend we're digging into. So, our story takes us to the Isan region of northeastern Thailand. Now, this is a place that is just steeped in ancient traditions and whispered legends. It's from this incredibly rich cultural landscape where, belief in spirits and magic is literally woven into the fabric of everyday life that the terrifying tale of the Phi Pop comes from. So, what is a Phi Pop exactly? Well, the legends describe this malevolent spirit that possesses living people and consumes their organs from the inside out. It's this invisible predator that causes a slow, agonizing death. I mean, it's the stuff of nightmares for any community. But the most horrifying part of this whole story isn't what the Phi Pop does, it's what it once was. And this brings us to a really crucial twist in the tale. To understand where this monster comes from, we actually have to forget about ghosts for a second. Because the story of the Phi Pop, it doesn't start with the dead. It starts with a living, breathing human being. And that single fact just reframes the entire legend, doesn't it? This monster wasn't summoned from some dark, hellish realm. It was born and cultivated right here, among us. The legend talks about a powerful sorcerer, someone who practiced kunsai, which is a really potent and frankly dangerous form of black magic. This wasn't just someone who wanted earthly power, like money or fame. No, they wanted to command the very fabric of the supernatural. And that desire, that would end up sealing their terrible fate. But here's the thing about great power. There are always rules. There are lines you just cannot cross. And this, right here, is the turning point of our story. That moment when a quest for control spirals into absolute, self-inflicted chaos. And this quote really gets to the core of the belief in the Isan region. The transformation into a Pomperette happens for one of two huge reasons. Either the sorcerer just loses the strength to control the immense power they've built up, or they do something forbidden. They commit a grave transgression, breaking the sacred rules of their own magic. So this path to damnation is just tragic. It all starts with ambition, right? A thirst for power. But that leads to a fatal error. A moment of pride, maybe a broken vow, or disrespecting their teachers or the spirits themselves. And then finally, control is lost, completely. The very magic they wanted to master turns on them, and it consumes them from the inside out. You see, this isn't just a simple failure. It's a complete and horrifying transformation. The sorcerer doesn't just die, they become something else entirely. They become the curse itself. Just look at this comparison. It really shows this terrifying flip. On the left, you have the master, who once controlled supernatural forces. And then, on the right, you have the Phi Pop, who is now controlled by those same forces. The person who sought power over others is now just driven by this mindless, insatiable hunger to consume others. They don't just lose their magic, they lose their humanity. This, right here, is the heart of the curse. All that immense, raw power the sorcerer collected is let loose, but now there's no consciousness, no one there to guide it. It's like a ship without a captain, or a weapon without anyone wielding it. It's just pure, destructive energy wearing a human shell. So why does an ancient story like this still have so much power today? Well, because underneath all the sorcery and the spirits, there's a timeless warning about a struggle that, let's be honest, we all face: the temptation of unchecked ambition. The legend of the Phi Pop really serves as this stark warning to all of us. It's a story about ambition without wisdom and power without morality. It teaches us that when we cross certain lines in our pursuit of something great, it might not lead to triumph, but to our own self-destruction. And that leaves us with a final, pretty chilling thought. In our world of rapidly advancing tech and immense personal and global influence, maybe the real monster isn't some creature from folklore. Perhaps the most terrifying thing of all is power with no one at the wheel. Thanks for joining us.